Well, good morning. It's day 2 of my trip in Fez. Just finished a great breakfast, and I'm now playing with the cat who's down here. So what I'm going to do now is I've got to go and pay for moto parking from last night, and I've decided to stay another night in the hostel that I'm in. It's really nice place. The people are really nice, although it's very quiet at the minute. There's only a couple of people staying here at the moment, and it's really cheap, so I have no complaints whatsoever. Um, so yeah, that's it really for this morning. I shall go and have a wander around, take some pictures, do a bit of filming, and as always, I will speak to you later. So I'm in the Medina. Apparently there's over 9,000 streets in the Medina itself. Good morning, and it's day 3 of my trip in Fez, and yesterday was a really weird day. I wasn't able to do any filming, or very little filming whatsoever, within the Medina or the outskirts. Every time I got my camera out or my phone to do some filming, I was pounced on by someone and told not to film. They don't mind so much pictures, but trying to do video and do vlogs and everything is just impossible. Anyway, this morning I am at the Mari Indi Tombs, which is just on the outskirts of Fez and overlooks the north part of the city. Hopefully you can see this. It's very bright today and it's very hot as well. At the moment I'm just near to the old gravestones and the old cemetery, but the views up here are absolutely amazing. I will spin you around so you can have a look yourself. And this is the view, as I've just said, from where I am up on the tombs. And that's the northern part of the city, part of the Atlas Mountains there. Then as we go round, we have the gravestones. I can barely see the screen, so I hope you can see this. And this is where we are. We're not quite at the top yet, but I'll do some more filming as soon as I get up there. But this is how it looks at the moment for me. It's beautiful, it really is amazing. And I'm going to come back here tonight as well and film the sunset as well, fingers crossed. Managed to come back up the hill to the ruins again to have a look and see what it's like at night. Unfortunately we had a big rainstorm, believe it or not, for a little while, so it did hamper me coming up earlier on, but here we are now. after the quite disappointment of yesterday's not being able to do much filming. I did manage to get up to the ruins last night, and this morning heading on to another castle ruins, and I'll tell you all about that shortly. But I just thought I'd show you the hostel where I stayed last few days. It's called the Fez Hostel Home. Great place, great people, and I've had a really good time here. I've met no end of new friends as well, which has been really good. So I'll give you a quick tour and then I'll be on my way. It's just gone about 8 o'clock in the morning, and the castle ruins where I'm going is about 70 kilometres away, but I want to get there before the heat, because it doesn't look like there's going to be much shelter once I arrive. This is the upper terrace. It's where everyone congregates when they're having breakfast or just fancy a chill. It's just like a rooftop garden. It's really nice. And as we walk through around here, there are 2 platforms here where you can have your breakfast as well. And then you work your way down. Here, showers are just there on the right, and a toilet, and then we go down another flight of stairs. Which brings you to one of the sleeping areas. I was sleeping in that room there. But I won't go in there because there are people sleeping still at the moment. Toilet and showers again, more rooms. And then you go down these stairs. There we go, there's the lights. This is the reception area. More rooms through there. And then the front door is there. So that's basically just a very small guided tour of the hostel I stayed in. We've now left the hostel and filled up with fuel, and are now on our way to the castle ruins, which is approximately 78 kilometres from where I am now. I've left early. It's about 8:30 in the morning because it's due to get very hot today. About 43 degrees, so I wanted to get away early and hopefully get there before it gets too hot. Now, I love hostels. I always stay in them whenever I'm in the city because you just meet other travellers like yourself and everything. On this occasion I met Yagi. She is the stereotypical Chinese girl, very small, very slim, but she's been to more countries than I have ever dreamt of, as she makes her way around the world, and yeah, hats off to her. And I also met a guy called Tim Caldwell. Now, Tim's Australian and his sister is named Abby Caldwell, and she's in the Olympics. She's the 10th fastest 800 metre runner in the world. And he's making his way around Europe to finish in Paris for the Olympics and to watch his sister compete, which is, I think, is absolutely amazing. Again, a really nice guy. Met him up on the ruins above Fez last night, and yeah, and we got talking, spent a couple of hours together, and just a nice guy. Swap details with him. Hopefully we'll keep in touch. So yeah, so as a traveller, it's always nice to meet new people and make new friends. So I really love it. As I said earlier on and yesterday, filming for the last couple of days has been difficult in Fez, Medina. They just do not like it, and I wasn't really able to do much filming, unfortunately. But now that I'm back on the road, I can film as much as I like. Well, if you like your mountain vistas, you've certainly got it here. Ah, first petrol station. Although I don't need it in a minute because I'm chocker full. It's good to know that there actually are some petrol stations around here. Further out in the sticks, shall we say. Yeah, and it appears to be open, and a cafe as well to go with it. That's what I like to see. So you can get your nos coffee or water or tea. It's summer at the minute, so the kids are off school. The thing is, there's not exactly a lot for them to do around here, so they end up working in some description with their families or something like that. Wow, I wonder what that used to be. Lots of garages, workshops, all sorts. It's totally abandoned now. And of course we have the family cows walking down the middle of the bloody street. Or in the middle of the bloody road. I don't care. Sure they'll find their way home. More cows. Well, I'm about a kilometre from the Emergo Historical Castle, the ruins that I've come to see today. I've stopped short because the road is more off-roady, and I'm just not comfortable with doing it, so I've parked up and I'm going to do a kilometre walk and just take the bits that I need with me. And as you can see behind me, this is the view I have. Beautiful. Also down below there is a big, what seems to be a reservoir. It's a very hazy day today, so it's difficult to see anything. So anyway, let's get this hike started. See how long it takes to get to the castle. Well, the road doesn't seem too bad. I must admit though, I still wouldn't like to have taken up on the bike. I'm just not used to this kind of terrain on my bike. I really should learn, to be quite honest. But anyway, so I've got to go up there and round the corner a bit further on to the historical castle. And I'll let you know when I get there. Okay, and that at the very top of that hill in front is where I'm going. And there's the landscape surrounding it. Heck of a walk. Absolutely amazing view. Well, I've got to say, it's a hell of a hike up to this castle that I'm going to. I seem to be the only one here, apart from a couple of shepherds who we said hello to on the way. But we're getting there, slowly but surely. Soon be at the top. Well, it appears I've run out of road now, and I'm back onto compacted stone and dirt. Bloody hell, this is a hell of a walk. There's the castle up the top there. Okay, this is the last stretch, and it seems to be the steepest. I'm hoping after this I'll actually be inside the castle grounds, or I'll be able to sit down and have a Scooby snack and a drink. Okay, this is the last bit. This is the main entrance. And we are finally in. Well, I found somewhere to sit down for a few minutes in the shade so I can have a drink of water and a Scooby snack, which I'm really glad I brought with me because this hike was a lot longer than I was expecting it to be. Just under 2 kilometres from where I left the bike, as I didn't want to bring it up the hill and possibly fall off or anything like that. So that's what it's like, and you can possibly see that's the view I've got in a minute. I'll take some more film in a second. But it looks really good up here. I'm going to store the camera bag, have a wander around with the phone first, and then I will grab the camera and then take pictures from there. So, and as always, I'll speak to you later. Scooby that stack and drink finished. This is the view from the gate where I've sat down for a few minutes to have a drink, and that down there is from where I said earlier on that the road ran out and I had to go up there, and it went round a sharp corner again, as you saw in the video. Well, I am the only one here at the castle today. Mind you, I'm not surprised with the heat and the walk. It's quite a distance to come. There's the view from the battlements. Let's carry on. Okay, I'm through and to the next bit. Oh. Oh my God, what a view. So peaceful up here. Okay, now we're on the way back down. I won't film all the way back down again because the camera and my phone just keeps overheating, so just do a little bit of me walking back down the hillside. You can see where I've got to go, down there, past those trees, and then just carry on down. Anyway, let's get on with it. Oh, we are a little way down now. A lot easier going down than it is coming up. There is the mosque that I passed on the way up. And if I just swing you around, there is the castle that I've just come from. And the donkey I've just said hello to. Oh, well, I've just stopped at the mosque up on the hill here because I needed some water and met an absolute wonderful group of people, and I got some water. They wanted me to stay for lunch. Unfortunately, I was not able to do any filming as it's just finished Friday prayers, so everybody's now on their way to eat their dinner of couscous and meat of their choice or vegetables, and I'm still walking down to the valley to go back to the motorbike. I'm in no rush, I'm just enjoying it. I've got plenty of water now, so I'm just enjoying the walk down. And that road there, let me get this right, there we go, that's the road I've got to go down. And yes, it's beautiful up here. Let me spin you around. There we go. I'm just on my way down. There's a reservoir. There's a dam at one end, but unfortunately you can't see it from here at the moment. This is where I've come from. I've come down, I've walked down here, and I was up there, up on the mountain where the castle was. Where the castle was. Castle is, I should say, because it's not going anywhere. So yes, I'll continue on with my walk. As always, I'll speak to you later. And this is one of the old style donkey watering holes. and it used to be filled up via the runoff from the mountains, and from when it snowed up in the mountains, the water would make its way down and would naturally fill troughs like this up, so there would always be water for the donkeys and the horses. Looks like though this one's not been used for some considerable time. Mind you, there is quite a drought here in Morocco at the moment, and doesn't look like this one's been used in a very, very long time. I can't believe I walked all the way up there today. Wow. Well, we're getting down slowly. Not that there's any rush. Don't know if you can see that main road down there in the distance, but that's where I came up from. So hopefully I'll soon be back at the moto. I get to see Bumblebee again. But we're almost there now. It was here, unfortunately, that my phone overheated and I wasn't able to do any more filming.